Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. Welcome back to the tower if that's the case. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. So, how do we do this? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment energy. Alright? Before, tower, after. We clarify with 3, 2, and 3, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck for more information. And we will look at the bottom of this deck for two more cards from the Major Arcana deck to tie it all together. Alright, all of these messages are timeless. So whenever you're watching, this is when the universe wanted you to see it. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. It's a collective reading. If this message does not resonate, hey, it's totally fine. But before you leave forever, you are still here for a reason. And I don't know what that reason is. So I would ask you to click on the videos and scroll down a little bit. Maybe you'll find a message that appeals to you, that feels like that draws you in a little bit. I hope you can get help here somewhere. If you can't, well, I tried. We all tried, and it didn't work. But I'm sure you will find what you need eventually. If not here, then somewhere else. But I hope you find it here. All right, I've rambled on long enough. Let's get why we're all here. On this side of the tower, we have the Judgment card. So this basically says bad judgment was made. Bad judgment, bad decision, bad kind of whoopsie, big mistake. That's all this is on this side of on the card, right? Like everything was supposed to go one way and it totally went the other direction that you or nobody else expected. That's going to lead to your tower moment because, that'll do it. That's a pretty direct way to the disaster zone. And then the Hierophant is on the other end. So this is basically the energy. If I were to stop this reading right now, this would be the energy that says, be sure that you are 100% sure of what you're doing before you do it. Dot your I's, cross the T's, do all the detail work. Don't just jump into things without thinking about it. Because this is like the tower is, and then you come over here to the Hierophant, which is the lesson learned card. It's like teachable moment. You learned a valuable lesson here. And but we're going to clarify a little bit. Let's see what this decision was all about. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, it looks like you gave up on something a little too quick. You just lost your temper. You lose your momentum, and you just give up. Like one little thing goes wrong, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Because the 5 of Pentacles is the card of being ghosted, thrown out, and poverty, and all that. So on this side of the tower, it's like, yeah, you're giving up. But the 7 of Wands here is like boundaries, and it feels like something just got a little too hard for you. Like it was like, oh, this is too complicated. I don't want to deal with any of this. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm just walking away, because the Queen of Wands is on the bottom, and that's definitely the card of standing on business. But you're not doing that this time. And this is the energy of either you just saying, I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. I give up. Or somebody in your energy is doing that for you, and they're just freaking out and they can't handle it anymore. Either way, the energy of making a bad choice here, of quitting, is pretty strong. Like I'm just done and out of it. I just don't want to do it anymore. And that's the energy I'm getting. So that leads right to the tower. 7 of Pentacles. Right. 2 of Wands. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any going back. All that energy you put into this project is wasted, is gone because of one little mistake. And the 2 of Wands is basically saying you can't go back. You have to move forward. You've got to move on. You gave up too soon. You give up way too soon on a project. You give up way too soon on an idea. You just throw your hands up and quit and walk away. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'm too angry. I'm too frustrated. I can't. You're saying you can't way too many times. And you drill that thought into your head and it becomes real. So you give up. And now the teachable moment shows up. Yeah, see, the Hierophant shows up, and then the Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the energy of saying, you're going to look back at this, and you're going to see after it's all said and done, you're going to have all these ideas of how it could have worked. Oh, we could have done that. We could have done this. We could have tried this. It's like after you have a cooling off moment, it's like, oh, this problem wasn't so big after all. There was tons of ways to fix it, but I just was too frustrated and mad at the time that I didn't get it, and I didn't even bother to look. There's a lot of it, and there's not really going to be much joy here. It's going to be kind of a regretful kind of thing, and it's going to be like, oh man. And the nine of Pentacles down here is just saying, you're on your own now, because this is like when a group effort explodes, or a group of friends just has a plan and it's working out pretty good, and then they hit one snag and somebody in the group blows up, and it just kind of spreads the bad feelings and negativity, and everybody catches it and they all quit. Right? It's like, oh, well, we could have been something, but, So that's this energy here, and when this happens, it's going to feel like the biggest thing in the world. Like the biggest problem, the biggest issue, the biggest roadblock you've ever seen. It's going to be like an impossible wall that you can't get through. It's like, I can't do this. How am I supposed to deal with that? Whatever that is. Because that's all you're looking at. And you quit, you give up. It's just, I can't do it. I quit. I'm never doing it again. And that energy and momentum goes away. Like I said here at the Biddle, the tower burns. And then you're going to learn that, yeah, there might have been actually quite a few ways to get around that, and you gave up way too early. That's the message. At the bottom of the deck is, well, the Five of Wands. So this is the drama card, the conflict card, the fight card, whatever you want to call it. So this is the energy that says this group of people you're in, this friends, they're going to get on each other's nerves because of this problem, this issue. And they're going to start fighting each other. They're going to start hating each other. They're going to start, it's just going to fall apart. And it's going to be a fight. And you people might not even ever talk to each other again over this. I mean, this was a big deal. This was kind of a life-changing event that you were going to do, a thing. This was important. And then you hit a roadblock, and it falls apart. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, if it was that important, why wouldn't we just look? Well, frustration builds quick. Negativity infects really fast. I mean, if you don't believe me, just like watch Deadliest Catch, right? They're on the boat and they're doing the boat thing with catching crabs, and the rest of the crew seems to be in pretty good spirits. And then you have one dude, right? One guy who's just a pain in the neck the whole time. He's complaining, he's screaming, he's hollering. And then, a couple episodes later, the whole crew's upset. Everybody's mad. All it takes is one. All it takes is one negative voice to infect the whole crowd of projects. So, before you make this huge decision of quitting, giving up, you see a roadblock and you're just like, oh my God, I can't do this. It's too much. And there's one little voice, and there's one person in your voice in the group that's more negative than anyone else. Before you quit the project, before you give up, before you end it, maybe get rid of the negative person first and say, okay, we need to regroup, we need to think about this, and we need to come up with a new plan. At the bottom of the deck is the Sun and the Star. I mean, the Sun is the happiest card of the deck, and the Star. So, I don't know. I just kind of said all this. I should have just pulled these cards up first. But yeah, so you just look for a new way. Look for a new path. All is not lost just because one weirdo in the group starts screaming that it is. Happiness can still be achieved. You just got to look for a different way around. And according to the Seven of Cups over here, there are plenty of ways around this roadblock. And if you're determined enough, you can make any dream you want come true, pretty much. So don't give up. Don't listen to the negative voice. Don't let it infect the rest of your group. If you're the leader of this group, you've got to take charge right now and kick that person out. Okay? Stop the negativity before it spreads and ruins everything. All right? Because don't give up too quick. Don't give up too fast, because you never know how close to success you are until, you know, I mean, a lot of people give up before they ever make it. But not you. Not anymore. If you're watching this video and you've even thought about quitting or giving up on your dreams because, you know, it's gotten tough and somebody in the group is screaming and being negative, don't give up yet. All right? Okay, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Thank you all so much for watching to the end of the video. I appreciate you for clicking on it for sure, but watching it to the end these days is pretty difficult, right? A lot of people don't do that anymore. They just get the initial message and they click off. So if you made it here, you're doubly awesome. Thank you. If you made it this far, you know, if you're still here, please think about hitting the like and subscribe button. I do try to upload every single day, so there's that. If you want to keep up on readings or just hang out for a little while, just like to hear my voice echo, whatever, or you just need another reading, I try to upload every day. So think about hitting the old subscribe button so you can keep up, and the bell if it works. I know my notification bells hardly ever work. I click them and I never get notified anyway, but that's YouTube for you. So click it if you want to. It probably does. Just check in once a day. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Bye.